Okay, factoring trinomials when our leading coefficient a does not equal 1. So if you recall our steps from before, we always look to see if we have a GCF, and then we multiply a and c. Then you find factors of that equal b. You plug those factors back in. And then you factor by grouping. So what does that look like? So a is 2. B is 5 and C is 3. So A times C is 2 times 3, which is 6. And I need two factors of 6 that add up to 5. So 2 and 3. So then I have 2x squared plus 2x plus 3x plus 3. Group the first two, group the second two, and pull out factor. And then you group those two together and the common factor of x plus 1. And then you solve just like before, setting each equal to 0. Okay, and then the second one, I have 9 times negative 10, negative 90. So I need two factors that add up to negative 13. So 18 and 5, and it's negative 18. So I'm going to do 9x squared minus 18x plus 5x minus 10. Factor out of 9x. Factor out of 5. Then group. Set each equal to 0. Okay. This one needs to be in the equals 0. So I need to add 10 to both sides. And then I'm going to factor out a GCF of negative 2, because I want this leading coefficient to be positive. And now I can factor the inside. Negative 5 and 3. Then factor and since I see this 3x minus 5 is the same as this 3x minus 5, I just factor out a 1. So you get And this negative 2 out front, it really doesn't mean anything. X plus 1. Set each factor equal to 0. You get x equals negative 1 and x equals 5/3. And one more, bring everything over to one side. So I'm going to add 3x, and I'm going to subtract 6. GCF is 3. Multiply my A and my C. Two factors that give me 10 are negative 2 and 12. So it's 3x squared plus 12x. Remember, it needs to be in the order so that you can factor out something between those first two terms. You can factor out a 3x. And then I need to factor out a negative 2 so that this last term is positive. So you get 3x minus 2, x plus 4. Certainly you don't have to use the AC method. So you get x equals 2/3, x equals negative 4. And this concludes solving by factor.